Are you ready for workout number 3? Are you ready?
Hey guys, welcome back. This is our third workout for the week, so I figure if you're feeling anything like I'm feeling, you're maybe a little tired and sore. So we're not going to do a cardio or a plyo set today. All you need for equipment is a mat or carpet, somewhere comfy to lay down. And we're just going to do some more lengthening Pilates type work with a little bit of dance-inspired floor bar and some stretching. Are you ready? Let's go.
So come down on your side. You're kind of in my way, bro. You're kind of in my way. If you got dogs in the way, you just gotta lay on your dog. So I want you to position your body at a slight diagonal. So that means pulling your feet slightly forward. I'm gonna externally rotate my legs and prop my toes under. Okay, top leg is parallel, top arm is pressed down. We're gonna do 2 little kicks forward, front, and then point the foot to the back. Again, front, and back. Your goal here is not to wiggle and wobble like crazy through the pelvis. Front uses your abs and then squeeze your glutes. 4 more. Front, and stretch. Elongate the legs to the back. I'm pointing through the toes. Kick, and stretch. Again, kick, and stretch. Bring your legs centered underneath your body, parallel. We're just gonna lift, flex the foot, point, and bring it down. Again, lift, point, lower. I want you to lift, point, pull. Okay, so I'm not really even with this. I'm really lifting, holding, rest, pull. Lift, point, pull it down. 2 more. Lift, point, pull. Last one, point, pull. Flex and little pulses. Up, up. Take this moment to pull in your lower abs. I'm really staying parallel here to get the outer thigh. Otherwise, that feels okay, but you might have a chance of getting a little bit angry in your hip flexor. I really want to work on the top sides of your calves. 4 more. You're gonna lift and then bring your bottom foot in. Okay, so lift, bottom foot, lower, both feet down. Lift, bottom, both feet down. For now, we're staying really parallel, both feet down. Lift, lower. You have 4 more sets like this. Lift, squeeze. This is clearly a more gentle workout today. Lift, squeeze, lower, down, lift, squeeze. Like you can't lick yourself on camera. Squeeze, lower. Now both feet up and down. It's up and down. Lift, lower. Staying parallel through the legs. If this bothers your bottom foot, make sure you have a squishy mat underneath. Lift, lower, 2, and 1. Now turn out your legs. We're gonna do just that bottom half, okay? So we're gonna lift, bring both feet down. Up, lift, both feet down. Up, squeeze, both feet down. Up, squeeze. Now just lift and lower here. Up, down. 7 more times. So you feel a little more of your inner thigh. We're bringing back the inner thigh today. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now that Mac is gone, I can get even on my thighs. Hopefully he doesn't run away. We're gonna passe up for 2 and down for 2. So my top leg is really rotating to the top. Try to keep your bottom leg straight and down for 2. Mac, come here, buddy. Down for 2. Few more here. And lower. Really important that you feel like your glutes are kind of wrapping in and down, like your inside leg is totally turning inside out. 1 more. We're gonna hold it here. Drop your top knee down and up. Down and open. Down and open. I'm slightly concerned that I don't know where my dog is. Down and up. The garage door is open. Squeeze. 3 and up. Give me 2. And up, and 1. Let's do 8 more. Take 8, press. 7, press. 6, squeeze. 5, try not to let your hip bones roll out all over the place. 3, and 2. Now we're gonna continue this into a développé. So we go up for 2, and then lengthen and you'll lower your leg down. Passe, développé, lengthen, and lower. Trying to keep your bottom leg turned out lower, up, up. Reverse that 4 times here. So up for 2, down, reach. It's very common that as you lift your leg, you want to stay parallel. Try to externally rotate, passe, and down, up for 2. Now grand battement, straight legs, just side kicks. Lift and lower, up and down. Squeeze and lower. Again, you're trying and aiming for that top hip to rotate without you falling back. Up and down. We're gonna hold at the top, little pulses here. 15, 14, 13, rotate. I actually get a little bit of a cramp in my bottom half of my butt here on the standing side or laying side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. From there, bring your knees to 90 degrees and we're gonna extend the top leg. We're gonna just lift and lower. So I'm totally parallel. If anything, I'm a little rotated down here. Okay, we're gonna lift and lower. Lift, pointed toes, just so that you can really extend through your front leg. Lift and lower. We call this L-shape or hairpin position because of that line through your body. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Smaller range of motion, little pulses. This gets your outer glute and your outer thigh really fast. So since we did a lot of medial glute in the other video, we're not going to be here too long. 4, 3, 2. You're going to lift a little higher slowly. 1, 2, 3. Flex to lower. Point. 1, 2, 3. Flex and lower. Point. Lift. Lift. Now your goal is length through your legs. So look at your kneecap. Make sure you're nice and straight there. Up, up, and down. Lift, lift, lift. Try not to let your leg get all the way down here beneath your knees. Keep it at 90. Up, up, up. All right, back to those pulses. 16, 15, 14, 13. Lift, lift, lift. This is where that fire comes into play. I'm starting to get warmer now. All right, just bend and press through the leg to finish. So flex your foot, bend, press, bend, press, bend, push. Try to use your abs here to push, pull your knee and your thigh to your chest. Press, bend, push, bend, press. Okay, we got 16 fast, and we're done. 16, 15, 14, 13. Try to look at your quads, make sure they're engaging here. You're not snapping or reverberating through your thigh. You're pressing with intention. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Good. You're gonna still work that same leg, flip it on over to your stomach. We're gonna do a bend in the leg, but a very small one. So if this was 90 degrees, I want half. So about a 3/4 leg bend. Pull your abs in, squeeze your booty a little bit, and you're gonna lift and lower. Little lift, little lower. So all you're trying to do is get your knees slightly above the floor. It doesn't take much to really squeeze. You should feel kind of where your hamstring inserts here underneath your glutes. Squeeze it. 4 more slow. And 3, 2. Abs are really lifted the whole time. Little faster pulse. Up. You can lay your head down. I just have to keep it up so that I can project to the video. Little squeeze. Try not to let your back take over. So flatten. Squeeze your glutes, lift your abs. Slow triplet up. 1, 2, 3, and down. I don't care at all if your knee hardly gets off the floor as long as the proper muscles are squeezing in those glutes. Glutes, glutes. Go ahead, a little faster. Up, 2, 3, and lift, lift, lift. Woo. So this should feel like your hamstring is actually the main mover here, not as much your glutes. Your back, really keep it out of the play here. Back to your pulse, lift, lift. We have an 8 count left, 16 fast, and we repeat the whole thing on the other side. 4, 3, here's 16 little ones. Watch how small, just 16, 15, 14, 13. Tiny, just contractions and releases through the muscle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. All right, let's take it on to the other side. If you need to stretch that leg quick, just take it over. Pull your knee in, make sure the same side sit bone is down, so both sit bones are down, and pull it in. Nice stretch for that side. Oh, flip it on over to the other leg. The alignment might be a little easier to see on this side since I'm in line with the mat and Mac is in next to me. So take your legs slightly forward, a little bit of turnout on that bottom foot. I prop my toes there, pull up through the abs, and then parallel on your top leg. 2 kicks front, front, and extend to the back. Front, and reach, and kick, and reach. So heel forward, you should use your abs and then extend. Again, kick, and press, squeeze your booty. Kick, try not to lose this or roll forward, it's really easy. Kick, and press. And last time, and press. So settle those legs, even and underneath you, parallel. We lift, point, pull. Flex, lift, point, pull. Flex, lift, point, pull. Flex, lift, point, pull. Flex, lift, point, pull. So really think about rowing your legs, almost like they could extend another 2 inches underneath you. Your muscles engage nicely that way. Little lift, pulse. We just want to activate the outer thigh enough to make this a little bit easier to feel as we start adding our bottom leg. 3, 2, so lift the top leg up, bring your bottom leg in and lower it down. Again, lift, squeeze. Your focus here is a little less frantic and a lot more controlled. Up, hold, squeeze, hold, lower, down. 4 more. Up, squeeze, lower, down. Again, I feel my bottom hip bone a little bit into the floor. You'll lift. Down for 2. Up, squeeze, down. Both legs up and down. Lift, lower. Remember, this first set is parallel. You might get a little extra oblique action here, which is cool. Ooh, that's hard without the top arm. Lower, lift, lower, 2, and 1. So now turn out your legs. We're gonna lift the top leg, squeeze it in, lower, down. Ooh, this side is harder. Lower, down. I find that when I do single leg series like this, one side and then the other, I'm really aware of any imbalances. Lift both legs. Up, down, squeeze, and squeeze. 4 more times. 4, lengthen your legs. 2 more. 2, and 1. All right, so pointing those toes, turning out, passe series, rotate down for 2. So right away, I'm thinking about, like, there's a little string attached to your knee, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling, and then comes back down. Ceiling. And down. As I'm lifting my knee and rotating it, I'm also squeezing my hips a little bit forward, just to find that connection. You're gonna train your muscles to rotate your hip inside your socket, down for 2, up and hold it here, plant your hand, down and up, down and up. I remember teaching these a long time ago in Pilates and our mat classes. These used to be really, really hard, like I could hardly get through 8 of them. And now it's a little easier. Just cool to notice little things like that when you don't realize that maybe you've made progress, but you have. Down, up. 4 more, they're still hard though. 2, woo. And 1. All right, add your extension in double pace. So up for 2, lengthen. Ooh, my knee pops so good. Up, 2, and lower. Now turnout is not my specialty. It's always what I really struggled with in dancing, reverse on ballet. So I'm fighting to get that turnout. My hips feel like they have rusted shut at this point. Down and extend, up, lengthen, trying to rotate from the inner thigh, open, straight leg from bottom up and down. Again, try not to roll back, it's a lot easier. You're trying to squeeze your hips forward here still, rotate, down, lift. You're gonna hang high, little pulses here, up and up, lift, press. Squeeze your bottom hip forward so you're not back. 7, 6, pointed toes, straight knees. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Knees to 90, we're into that L-shaped series. Extend the top leg. Lift and lower. Up, down. Do check that you're a little bit internally rotated here. Ooh, I'm out of camera. Keep lifting. Up, down, lift, lower, lift, lower. Little faster pulse here. So by internally rotating, we focus a little more on the back of the booty rather again in the side of the hips. I know I talked a lot about that yesterday. It's just a really fine line between good and kind of cranky. Slow triplet up. Up, 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 flex and lower. Point, 2, 3, flex and lower. Point, lift, lift, flex and lower. Again, looking at your knee, checking and make sure your muscles are engaged, but they're long. Think about dancers' legs. Reach, 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 and lower. Your lower limbs should become as expressive as your upper body. 2, 3, back to your low pulses. Lift, lift, lift. Nice deep breath here. We have 8 more pulses and then we flex the foot. We bend and press and we are done. We lay onto our stomach and we do the back of the leg. 3, 2, flex your foot. We bend, stretch, bend and press. My arm is in the way, so I'm going to take it. Just rest it on top of the glute. Bend, press, bend, press. Extending long, lean muscles, double time and we're done. Press, 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 push, push, push. You got 8 more. Extending through the heel, hold up. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Lay it on down. So flat, legs are long, squeeze your hips under a little bit. Remember, 3/4 length leg. Excuse me. Legs, come here. Come here. You want to do leg lifts with us? Come here. Come here. You sit. You sit. Oh, that's a little close, buddy. That's a little close. Okay. So lengthen your leg all the way out. We're gonna attempt this. Lift and lower. So the first few times I started doing this set, my back arch is really easy. My low back posturally, it's not flexible. It's just bad. So I was lifting from my back. I don't know if you can even see that. It's something that you feel. And it just, all this exercise I ever did was fire out my low back. So really try to flatten and just maybe tighten your hamstring enough to barely lift the kneecap off. A little faster. Lift, lift, lift. How you doing? Oh, this is gonna be nice. Lift, squeeze. I can do this all day, right? I can do this all day. Yes. All right, slow triplet up to the top. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Lift, 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 and lower. Squeeze. Again, really pull your abs up and in, like you had something really precious underneath your belly button. A little faster. Up, 2, 3, and up. Something you could break or pop, like a little eggshell. Up, 2, 3. You can lift. 2, 3. Yes. Up, 2, 3. 2 more. 8 pulses. 16 faster. We're done. Here's it. Lift. Lift. Can you count with me? Squeeze. Squeeze. Okay, I love this squeezing feeling. It's like so high. It's that underbutt where you want to create that little edge. 4, 3. We're going to do 16 fast. Are you ready? 16, 15, 14, 13. Squeeze. Really pull up your abs, guys. Don't forget. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Take a quick stretch on this side as well. Crossing the leg over. Same side sit bone all the way down and pull. Hey, don't do that on camera, that's gross. No one wants to see that. Pull it in. A little twist is always appropriate here. Good job. All right, we're gonna finish up with a little floor bar, which is something that we often do as dancers for conditioning. It's like a traditional ballet bar, some of it, but you're just lying on the floor. So it's a really good way to condition. You have to turn out and use your feet without using the pressure against the floor. You have to just use your own muscles and body mechanics. So let's see if I can get in an area where you can see me here. My legs are up, yeah. So lay all the way down, press your legs to the top, and I want you to externally rotate from your hips. This is where you can see how I don't have Oh, buddy, hi. All right, so we're just gonna do some demi-plies. We're gonna bend, stretch, and then point the feet
and flex. Again, demi-plie and stretch and point and flex. 4 times, so 2 more. Press, point. Watch that you don't pull your knees too close in and then all the way up. No musculature really needed there. Okay, we're gonna keep going, but we're gonna start bending and pressing at a little more of an angle. Point, flex. Again, demi-plie, keep your heels together, knees turned out, press, point, and flex. I'm gonna take my hands underneath as I progressively go a little lower. Point and flex. Again, bend, press, point, and flex. Bring your legs up. Kind of similar to what we did in the first workout. We're gonna demi-plie and press. Plie, press. Almost like you're jumping. Push, down, press. So I'm still turning out, I'm pushing up and off against an imaginary floor. Bend, stretch, bend. Again at a little angle. Bend, press, bend. So I'm only slightly going off. We have 4 more sets like this. So I'm just barely lowering my legs to the ground. I'm just starting. 2 more. That's your second set of 8. A little bit lower. Bend, press, bend. This destroys my shin muscles. I never know that I should strengthen those until I do something like this or I run, which is never. Bend, press. All right, last set. Come in, down low. Bend, press, bend, press, bend, bend and press. Your shin muscles are also known as your anterior tibialis. Bend, press. So that's your vocabulary word of the day. Come all the way up. Flex your feet, point them, hug your knees into your chest. Little break. You can give those shin muscles a little whack-a-mole to stretch them out. All right, from here, flex your feet, and turn out. We're gonna do some little heel clicks going down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. A little bit lower. In, 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 in. A little bit lower. In, beat, beat, beat. Abs are in super tight. In, 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 in. Point your feet, come back up. So stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the way up to the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're just gonna shanjma. So 1 foot in front of the other. Squeeze. This is a ballet 5th position. Shanjma means to change. Normally this is a jump step, but we're just gonna change our legs back and forth a little faster. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Think about squeezing up at the tops of your thighs. Otherwise, it's kind of tempting to do like a little weird heel kick here. So while we're going still pretty slow, I want you to almost overcross. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze until your thighs smack against one another. So nice. In, in. All right, keep that going. We lower it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. Abs tight. Neck is long. Woo, a little faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! 2, 3. Lengthen. Pull your abs in tight. Up. 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. Deep, calm breaths. You can do this. 1 more. Down. 2, 3, 4. Abs are in. 7, 8. Take it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull your knees in. Give them a little shake, a little wiggle. We have 1 more thing here. So we're going to continue that shanjma, but we're going to do change, change, and then open your legs. Now, in order to prep for that, let's take a little straddle stretch. Doesn't matter if yours is not too wide. It's actually going to be easier for you when we go into this next combination. So press those legs open a little bit. This is actually a really good static stretch to take if you can get your legs up against a wall. I'll show that at the end. Really nice to open up the hips. All right, so Woo! Last thing, send your legs up, point, rotate. We have in and out. Hands are flat. Here we go. Cross, cross, open. Change, change, open. So I'm alternating every leg that crosses. Left, right, over. And then right, left, over. Left, right, over. Your legs, when they're up right there, should be exactly 90 degrees. So you're not hugging in too far or reaching out too far. I messed that one up. In, two, out, squeeze, two, out. All right, now we're just gonna alternate. So we go squeeze and left leg, open. Right leg and left leg. Try not to let your back arch in this position. Try to keep your abs hollow and flat, especially your low abs. 7, 6, and 5, 4, use your stomach, 3, and 2, and 1, release. Oh, nice job, that wasn't too bad. You could do that while you're watching TV or drinking wine. This is totally a wine workout. Oh, okay, next week, end of the week workout. I might pick one while I do it. We'll see. We'll see how hard it is. Loosen up your low back here a little bit. I love this stretch just for loosening the lower lumbar spine. Nice, simple movement here. We're going to move into our stretch series.
So for our stretching today, I don't want this video to go too long, so we're just going to do a little bit of simple stuff and then maybe I'll make a different video just for flexibility. I'm going to use the same strap or the same band that I used before in the last video. You can use a strap or a TheraBand or like a long sock, something that you can wrap and pull around your foot. So lay down, get comfortable. We're going to start with one leg. I'm going to start with my right leg and hook it in and under my foot. Press it up to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath and start to pull your leg in. If the lighting looks a little different in here, it's because I had to go run and teach for like 6 hours. And now I'm back for a little stretch. It's 11 p.m. again. Good old stretching. It's a great thing to do before bed. So I want you to start a little slow bend through the top leg and then a press through the heel. Think about loosening up your muscles like they're a little piece of Play-Doh or Laffy Taffy or caramel. Is it caramel or caramel? Who really knows? Press. One more, a little bend, and then a little press. Really hold that hamstring stretch. Deep breath, and exhale. The more you can encourage your body to relax in this position, the better your stretching will be, the more successful you'll be. Whew. Try to relax all the muscles around the surrounding hip joints and into your pelvis, nice and long. Now I want you to bend and pull on that knee and really hug it into your chest. If it goes down a little on the side, that's fine. Really bend and then stretch back up. Take that a little slower. If you'd like to stretch your leg all the way out, that's fine. That intensifies the stretch a lot more on that top leg for me. Again, bend, and this time really pull, if you can even fit that knee kind of in and around to the side, and then press it up. One more time, so we'll do a total of 3, a bend, really pull it in, and stretch, and then we'll just hold this guy. Ideally, you want to hold this for about 30 seconds. I don't want to bore you terribly in this video. But I'm seeing sock fuzz in my toes. That's always attractive. Take that out. We got sock fuzz. And then release. So take that band off, cross your leg over. Oh, you can see the sock fuzz. Press your knee out, reach through, grab your bottom thigh, and pull it in. So this is a classic little number 4 stretch. Pull it in, rock side to side. This feels amazing. Again, a nice long 30 seconds at least here. You have to actively use your biceps. Really pull in on your thigh. You should feel this around the opposite hip on that side. Pull, but relax. So if I pull so hard my tailbone comes off the floor, it's a little counterproductive. So pull and then try to flatten your back. Almost arch your back, and that'll really maximize the stretch. Hold, hold, and we'll switch sides. So we have the other side and then one more stretch, and we'll just keep it to that so that you're not here forever. Hook that other foot in and take it up. Initial hamstring stretch. Deep breath, inhale and relax. Get all that soft fuzz off your feet. Whew. And release. I always like to picture like the bone, the hip socket on the side of the leg that's up, just became made out of lead. My back. So that it's really feeling heavy into the floor. And that causes all the rest of my surrounding muscles and ligaments to just release. We'll take that little bend and stretch, just a small one this time, 4 times. Bend, and then drive the heel up to the ceiling. So you want to stay pretty active for this. Bend, and press. Picturing and feeling those muscle fibers opening up, like they're getting longer as we speak. Bend, and press. This is where you can take that leg a little longer if you'd like to, all the way straight, or you can keep it flat. Take a nice bigger bend this time. Maybe you're getting that thigh all the way to the side. I'm gonna switch hands here so I can also grab my heel, really pull it in. Oh, feels so good. And then press it up to the top. Moving a little more slowly, remind yourself to breathe. And bend. And I don't want to come out of it. That's so nice. And stretch. We do a total of 3 slow ones on this side. Bend. Pull it all in. And stretch. And here's where we'll hold. So this is our longest haul. You're trying to get your hamstrings to really open up. Deep breath in and deep breath out. A good visual I like to think about for muscle fibers opening is if you think about a little piece of Velcro with all the little pieces kind of locked into one another, as you rip that piece of Velcro apart, those pieces sort of unfold to detach from the other side of the Velcro. And I sort of picture my muscle fibers being all tense like that, like in a tight little ball. And as I breathe and I stretch, they're able to sort of unhinge and unkink. Now when you're done, bend that knee. So cross it over. Number 4, stretch on the other side. Reach through, grab your bottom thigh, pull it in. There's always a spot that's like super ideal. Ooh. Feel around, wiggle side to side. You're gonna feel a few different things there. Find a good spot. Cross the knee open and then pull the bottom thigh through. And tight on this side. And relax. So as you pull actively with your arms, don't forget to arch or at least flatten your tailbone. And then relax your back. I just have to make weird sounds when I stretch. Just breathe dramatically. All right, we're done chatting in that position. We have one more stretch and then we're done. Your last stretch is going to take place right up against a flat surface or a wall. You do need a pretty long expanse of nothing because you're gonna open your legs like this and you just need to not be able to run into furniture. The tentacle of the octopus is optional. You don't need that on your wall for stretching, but it's ideal. So what you're gonna do is get your hips all the way into the wall. That's pretty crucial that you walk your booty all the way in, boop, until it's sitting there, and then just take your legs up the wall. Relax and let gravity do all the work for you. So this is what's great about this stretch. When you're doing this in a seated position on the floor, leaning forward, you get a lot of extra stretch in your back, and if your back is tighter and your inner thighs are tighter, you're gonna be working so hard just to lean forward, you're probably not gonna be able to release and relax into the stretch. So this is absolutely amazing for just letting gravity do its job. You can completely surrender to this position. This is how I got my middle splits when I was trying to get my flexibility, probably in high school. I would read and do homework like this for, I wouldn't suggest more than 20 minutes, but probably 15 to 20 minutes I do every day. And it just little by little, your legs go boop, boop, just slowly down to the ground just naturally because gravity sort of works its way down. So you can stay here for a few minutes. You can let the video run out and just take a little nap in this position. I do recommend this though, if this isn't part of your flexibility routine, just to get against a wall after workout and just let all those muscles release and relax. It's important to stretch your inner thighs, very good for all of the structural health of your hips, your pelvis, your low back,
all of that jazz. So that's our last stretch for today. I feel weird being upside down here, so.
That's all for this week.
Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.